Now, up to this time, we have done almost with everything with the CSS. So here in this video, we will going to create a Facebook clone using HTML and CSS. So that is the Facebook clone like this way. Here we see. Okay, so if we see, look over this is Facebook page. Home page is consisting of three parts, three sections. This is what called as the header section, that is having the Facebook logo over here. Then a form that will for login, and another section that is for creating an account, and here is the third section that is showing another features of the Facebook and the language to select for the Facebook. Okay, so if we see this project, it's a lengthy project, so we will take this project in three parts. We will create this project in three parts. So in the first part we will create this header section, in another part we will create this middle section, and in the third part we will create this footer section. Okay, so we will try to create this. We will in this case eliminate the JavaScript or any other scripting used over here. We just try to create this clone only using HTML and CSS. So for this I have to open our Visual Code Studio, and here I have created already a file with the name of facebook.html, and here I am using the concept of external style sheet. So for that I have created a file with the name of style.css, as we already know in how to do with that. So here we go with first doc type declaration, then we have to make HTML, then in the HTML we have to write our head section. In the head we have to write our title, here title. If we see over here, if we go over there, we see the title here display as Facebook login or sign up. So we will write, instead of Facebook we will just use Facebook. Login or sign up. Now we have to here link this external style sheet to this file. So for to this we have to use link element. In the head we have to give the relation, sorry, here we have to use style sheet, then we have to give the type equal to text or CSS, then here we have to give the hyperreference equal to the name of the file, that is style.css, then close this element. It's done over there. So in the head section, save this. Now go to the browser, refresh it over here. Here we see Facebook login or sign up. Here we see Facebook login or sign up, and nothing is done over there. So we have to write this section. This section is consisting of logo over. We have to place a logo over here along with a link, and then we have to create a form in which we have to enter email or phone, then we have to enter password, or then we have to click on the login button, and if we forget the password then we have a link to a file, forgotten account. So for this we have to now if we have to divide a page into section, we have to use div element. So we use div here, and within this div we will use another div. Okay, so first thing that we have to write it over here, we have to create a link with this. Then okay, so all this thing we have to done in the list. So for this I am just using list, and in this we are using anchor element. Here we giving hyper reference, and we are not giving any link to this file, so we are using hash. And then here we have to write Facebook. Okay, now save this, see it in the browser. It's done over there, it's written Facebook over there. So now we have to create a form. So for to that we have to use form element. Here we have to specify method of the form, then we select post, then close this form, and in this form we have to create list, and here we have to write email or phone. If we see over here, it's email or phone, then text box is there, then password, then text box is there, then here is some link forgotten account, then in the last we are having a button. So how to write this? We just space and small. Then after this, here we go with the line break. Then we use another element input, then type. Here I am selecting type as text. This one listing is done. Another line we have to write password. Then here we have to use break. Then after this we have to use input, type, password. Then we have to use break. Then here we have to write use anchor element, hyper reference. We have to create link. Now we are not giving link to anything, so we are writing hash, and here we are writing forgotten. Save it. Now refresh it over here. Email or phone, password, forgotten password is written. We see forgotten, not password, it's forgotten account is there. So we have to write forgotten account. Then in the last we have to make a button, forgotten account. Then here we have to type list. Here we have to select input, type, submit, and here it is written as login. Save this here and open it and go for here. Sorry, it's mistake over here. So here we have to write type equal to submit and value login. save this. Refresh it. No, here we go. So we have done almost the upper portion, whatever is written over here. So now we have to go with the styling of this section. Okay, so we have to start the styling of this section. Before proceeding to this, we have to understand this has occupied almost all the page. Okay, this has occupied whole width of the page. So we have to write first the style for this page. So for this we will open our file style.css, and here we will write the style for body. Here if we have to specify first width. So width here is 100%. Okay, width here is 100%, and if we see the text is aligned center, so here we select the text align center. Then margin, if we see over there, margin is 0 pixel, or we will also set it as auto. Okay, and after this we have to select the font family for the window. If you are having idea of the fonts, so if you start practicing HTML and CSS and start developing using the fonts, you come to know that mostly the font family used by the Facebook is Lucida Sans Regular. So this font family I'm just going to take, and padding, if we see over there, it's almost 0 pixel is set over here. And if we see over there, if we see, look at this background. If we see this background is having some gradient colors like white. Somewhere here we see it's having different color. If we see white, so its color is gradient. So what we will do, we will select background, not background color. We will select background, and here we will select linear gradient, and it's consisting of 2 colors. So here I'm using the hexadecimal scheme for the color. So first color I'm selecting over here is white. Here we have to give the 6. Okay, scheme, and here I have to select another color. So color scheme I have already noted in my notebook, so I'm specifying those colors. So what about the colors that you can learn detail in your the site w3school.com. So here we taking the color as D3, D8, E8 for this. So this way I have written here the body section. So I'm just saving this, and here I'm just going to refreshing this. So see, it has been moved to the center, text has been moved to the center, and its gradient has been applied. If we see the colors looks, here we see different, here we see different. Okay, so now we have to write a header section over here. So for this I have to create ID. So whenever we have to create ID, we have to start with the hash symbol, and the ID I'm giving over here is header underscore wrapper. I'm just giving the, here I'm specifying the width again. Here I need the width 100% is used in our section, if we see over there. And then we have to specify the minimum width. Minimum width means minimum width is specified in case, then if we want that our element should not reach to the corner of our display area. So here we specify the minimum width, and that should be around 190 pixels. Then here I'm just specifying the background color. If you see our header section having a background color, and again I'm using the hexadecimal scheme, and here I'm specifying the color 4C66A4. okay, and then I'm writing another ID over here, hash. Then I'm just giving the name to this ID as header, and here I'm going to specifying for this. Here width I'm specifying equal to 980 pixels. Then margin, if I see over there, margin over here is 0 pixel, or I'm saying it's auto. Then to this I'm specifying padding, it's again 0 pixel for the here, and I have to specify the height. uh, this height I have to specify this color in the background. So it's if you have idea about it, then you can specify. I'm just taking it around 85 pixel. Why 85 pixel? If you go on practicing with developing of pages or designing of the pages, you come across an idea and how to use pixels and how to give the quantity of the pixel. So that's how to use this. Saving this, and I'm just saving this, and here I'm going to refreshing this. So nothing is going to be happen. So I have created these two IDs, so I have to apply these IDs in main HTML file. So I have created div over here. So here I'm using ID, and here I'm using ID header underscore wrapper, and to this I'm using ID header. Saving this, here again refreshing this. Now here we see this is applied over here. Now in our case we want to bring this logo at this place, and we want this form to be placed at this. For to this we have to again style this element, these element. So here we go with so whatever we have written, we have to write within this header. So we have to use ID header, and within this ID header we have to first style the list. Now here we want list style type none. Why we have used? If you see this page address, if you see we have created this list, but before this list there is coming as dot sign. Okay, bullets or dot signs is coming over there. We don't want these signs over here. So for this we have written list style type equal to none, and we want this to be float to the left. We just want this float to the left, and I just want the text line also to left. And here if we see the color, so color I have to give its color is, if we see, is white. I'm just saving this here and see the changes, refresh it over here. It's done. White color is applied to this. Now this, if we see this color is not applied to this Facebook, because this is not in the list. This is list written within the list in the anchor element, or this is also written within the anchor element. So for to that we have to write styling for this. So for this we have to write here header. Within the header we have to write, or we can create another ID for this. Say I'm just going to create another ID for this. I'm just taking the ID header, and within this ID I'm just creating another ID, and to this ID I'm giving the name as, say, site. Okay, so I'm just giving the ID as site, and here I'm just writing margin top 25 pixels. I'm just saving it, and to this ID I'm applying in this Facebook to this list ID, and here I'm writing ID name as site. Saving this. Here I'm refreshing this. Now look at this. This is done over there. Now after this I have to write the style for this, for anchor element that has been used within this site. So here I am writing header ID. Within this header ID is ID site, and within this ID site we are having anchor element, and we have to style this. To style this we just have to write. Now if we see, this is written in color white, and if we see over there, this is written in white color having some large font size, and if this is, and this link is not underlined. So that three things I'm going to do over here. So here we write text decoration equal to none. That one thing. Now underline is removed over here, and to this I have to give color white. That is second thing is done. Then I have to make its font size somewhat around 30 px. I'm just saving this, and here we go. Refresh this. Look at this. So I think this color is not white, something wheat has been applied over here, so we want this color to be white. So here I'm just going using hexa scheme. So this is white color. So here saving this, and something is going wrong with this. This is starting closing. Save this, refresh this. Okay, now this is done. This is done almost. Or if we see over here, this is having some bold over here, so we just can make it font weight, and to this I'm say make it as bold. Save this here, and see, refresh it. Now it's bold. Instead of bold I will just going to make it bolder. Now we can also increase its font size if required. Okay, so may I'm just apply it as 35. I'm just saving this. Okay, somewhere looks like. Now we have to go with the, now we have to make this align to the right, and we have to style this over here. So for this we will have to write styling for this. So here we go with form. Now we have to go with the styling of the form. So for this I will write hash header and styling of the form. Okay, so here we go, styling of the form. So here I just want, if I go over there, if we see email or phone and password or forgotten account is written, if we see text over there and if we see the text over there, there is a difference in the font size. Okay, and there is also a space between this. Okay, and if we see this forgotten account is a link, so when we take on this, pointing on this hover effect is taking over there, and this is under line going over there. But here in our case our font size is larger, there is no space among there, and hover effect is not there, and this link is underlined, so we have to format all these things. So for this we will go with this, and here we will say first we will set font size. I'm setting it as around 13 pixel. By default all browser supports 16 pixels. By default is the size of the font. So instead of 13 I'm just using 15 in my case. Okay, font size pixel, and I want this to be float right. I just want it to be float right. Okay, float right mean to say that if you see this is not somewhere here, it's on somewhere here. So in my case this is somewhere here, I want this to be here towards right side, so I written float right, save it this here and refresh it over here. Now it goes towards this side, it's floating towards right. Okay, now we have to, listing of this has been done within the form. So here we go with the header id, and within the form header we have used form, and within the form we have used list, and to this list I'm just style over here. To this I have to style, and here I can say, here I want to have font size 13 pixel and margin left, because margin left I'm just say it's again of 15 pixel. Saving this, here we go and refresh this. Now this is done, 13 pixel. Even if I see over there, this is somewhere around 11 pixel, so I'm just going to setting it around 11 pixel. So this margin of 15 pixel is set between them, you see this. So here I'm setting it 11 pixel. Okay, then here we have used the anchor element over there. So for forgotten account I just want no decoration, nothing over there. And if we see over here, if we see see in this case this is having the white color, but this is having some different color. So in case this is having white but this is having different, so we also want to set this color. So here we have to write header. Within the header we have to write form, and within the form is the list, and within the list it's anchor, and here we specify for style for this. And for this we have to set the color. I have already written on my paper to save over time, and here color scheme that I will use A9 BC F5. Okay, and text decoration equal to none. Save this. Here we go, and refresh this. It's done. It's done. So here we have to set the margin top. We set the margin top. We set another value over here, that is margin. I have to set margin top. Here I will set the value around 15 pixel. Here in this form element we have to set it somewhere here. If we see over here, we want to set it somewhere here, so I have to set the value margin top 15 pixel. I'm just going to save this, refresh it. Okay, this is done. This is done over here. So another thing we have to do over here, when we go to this, there is no hover effect, but here in case of us there is a hover effect. So in order to bring the hover effect over here, what we simply write, we just copy this, Control C, we going pasting this, and here we have to use colon along with, here we have to write hover. Okay, and here we have to simply write text decoration underline. Refresh this and look at this, it's going to be done. Okay, so well done. This job is accomplished till now. Now then we have to write formatting for this hash header. Then within the header we are having form, and within the form we are having input, and here we are having type equal to text, and here we have to write the input type text style. And if we write this, we have to set margin top, we want 3px. Here we set the margin top 3px, margin bottom even also we are setting here 3 pixel. Then margin, and here I'm setting its width around 150 pixel. Then I also have to set, if we see, we also feel border over here. We see its width is around 4, and we see if its border over here. Okay, so for this I'm just using shorthand border, and border is of 1 pixel, and type solid, and color of the border here I will select as blue. Okay, blue, and to this I have to give certain height. So height to this I'm just giving height around 20 pixel, this input box. And padding left, I just want to give padding left of 3 pixel, and here I have to specify its background color. If we see over here, this is having white background color, is little bit blurry background color, and this is pure white background color. We see some differences over there, so I'm just putting some background color over here. Here I'm using some RGB scheme, and here we have to give the value of red as 235, and to green I'm giving value 241, and to the blue I'm just giving the value 243. See, I just want this color to be in the background. Save as. Similarly, same thing I want for, sorry, copy this, and same thing I want for the text input where the type is equal to password. Okay, and same. Okay, and if we just go to a file and refresh it over here, look at this, it's done over there, almost it's done over there. Now we are left with the login. Okay, now we have to bring the login here, and if we see it's having background color is different. When we move over it, its background color changes, so that we have to set it over here. So for this reason we will choose the same header form input type, and here we have to select form type equal to submit, and these are not required because this is not the text field. So here we have to write new codes for here, and here we have to write. And so I just wanted to put the height of this button, so height I am taking it around 25 pixel. I'm just setting the height of this button, and I just, as you see over here, there is no difference, no space. So for this I'm just setting padding 0 pixel, padding 0 pixel, margin top. If I see over here, this is somewhere equivalent to the Facebook, and if in our case this is, so I this to this I have set the margin top 25 pixels, so I'm setting this also 25 pixels, and here I have to set the background color. For this I'm just taking its background color, say I'm just hash 084 B6A. The same I'm setting the background color for this, and color of the text over there is, as we see, login is written in white, so here I'm just setting the color white for the text, and it's written in bold, so font weight bold, and it's also having border, so I'm just using shorthand border of 1 px. It's solid, and color I'm just using over here is hash 082b 082b 8a. Okay, I'm saving this, refresh it. Now look at this. So its background color is in our case it's going to be different, and its margin top is different. So I'm just putting the margin top value equal to 20 pixels here, and I'm changing its background value. So I want this background value to be this. So save it, refresh it. Now look at this. Now hover effect is left over here. So for this we will copy this line from here, Control C, then we will go over here, Control B, and heavy right anchor colon hover. Here we have to change the background color. Background color I'm saying simple here, light blue. Saving this, refreshing this, and heavy C. So it's not taking effect right now. Save this, go to this file, refresh it. Still not working. We will take why this is not working, we take this in next class. So after this section we have, after this, in this video we have learned how to we have created this upper section of the Facebook clone. In the next video we will create this section in our next video. Okay, wait for the next video. Till then, best of luck.